Welcome back to the channel. Today this GT3 Touring is brought to you by none other than our favorite car people, Porsche of St. Paul. Make sure you go to the website, check it out, give them a call, take it, because it's not going to last very long.
The link to their website's going to be in our description, so just go click that link.
On this beautiful spec, you got a 500 horsepower, 339 foot-pounds of torque, made it to a 6-speed manual transmission. The only way you could get it in this GT3 Touring, which is the only way we would buy it.
I agree. You know what else is great about it? It weighs 3,150 pounds, so it's pretty light, and it gets 21 miles to the gallon.
Which is an infinite amount of miles per mile.
Especially when you're doing the 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds.
We call this the humble race car.
It's a race car. 100% it's got race buckets. You'll see the inside. Let's take them there. I have never heard something that sounds that good.
This is a dream car. And honestly, the Touring for me, people really like the regular GT3 with all of its fancy wings and other aero.
But you get the same car and it makes the same noises and it's really designed for the street.
And it's like super subtle, so I don't know if cops are just staring out for this car.
It's really subtle, especially when you're, giving her the beans.
So this has the carbon fiber sport bucket seats. I'm still trying to figure out if I really like them.
I like them a lot.
It is as comfortable as a 911 as any other one.
I agree. We've driven two different 911s now, one 991 and one 992. I would say this is easily as comfortable as the 991 Carrera S we drove.
Is it a little bit stiffer?
Yes,
maybe.
A little bit stiffer. Just a little bit.
It could use stickier tires.
I think this thing is just a hoot.
I don't even know what to say about it, because like the steering is just, it's precise exactly where you need it to be.
So you like the steering, you like the suspension. The only complaint you have is stickier tires. So are you just telling me this is the most amazing car ever?
It is the greatest car I've ever driven in my life. It feels like I could drive it for 100,000 miles. I could drive it across the country. It's that comfortable, and it doesn't make sense in my brain because it's the GT3. It's like the racing focused road car.
It is. It's got the race buckets. It is still comfortable.
It is so fantastic. The buckets, if I have to complain a little bit, they don't have as much adjustability, obviously, as like a comfort seat.
No, they do not.
But I think it's worth it.
This way that they are already set up from the factory, they are pretty comfortable.
Did I already mention the 9,000 RPM?
I don't know if you did, but I think you've enjoyed it.
I mean, and it has the auto blip.
Oh.
I hope that this noise comes through, and I'm pretty sure it does. But it's the most fantastic noise on the planet.
I've never had the adrenaline pump like this before in a car.
You know how in your Cayman you have to get a different exhaust, like the 5-speed, to get the noise?
Yeah.
I think you just have to buy this car.
And then you get the noise.
You don't have to do anything to it. It is perfectly Porsche tuned. That's my thoughts driving it. What does that mean? It means the steering feel is impeccable. The ride quality is unmatched, especially for how high of a...
Oh, yes!
The ride quality is unmatched. By good luck, Ferrari or Lamborghini, you're not getting it. The amount of engineering that goes into this car, and with the Touring, phenomenal. When we were recording to begin with, we weren't able to start recording until two people came and talked our ears off about how amazing this car is.
Everybody loves this car. You're gonna love this car. Go buy it.
The auto blip is amazing. Let's pull into a parking lot and let you see what you think. Do you care that it has a 3 mile an hour less top speed?
No, I do not.
Do you care if it has a little less downforce?
No,
I mean, I guess it's a considerable downforce, really, at top speed, but do you care?
No.
What do you care about?
Yes.
Yes, you do. Awkward high five, buddy.
Yeah, that's something. I like that.
The auto blip feature is super fun.
I just went from first to second there, right? That shifter, mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
It locks into place. It knows exactly
What you're trying to do.
what you're trying to do. What do you think about the auto blip?
It's obnoxious, but I like it.
All right.
Yeah, so far, I am thoroughly enjoying this car. It is pretty great.
What are your thoughts about the steering feel, the ride quality, as it compares to a regular 992?
Well, this is actually a 991.
I know, but so
we're going up a tier?
Yeah.
It feels better still than the 992 did. And I like the steering wheel more too. Like everything just, it's very driver oriented and I can feel like it wants me to drive this car and enjoy it.
You remember when the 911R came out?
Yeah.
And nobody could get one?
Yeah.
And then the prices went absolutely nuts?
Yeah.
Porsche is so amazing that they came out with this car, and I venture to guess that it's 9/10 as good as the 911R.
I think it's about the same because I'm pretty sure it's the same chassis.
Do you like that you can only get the GT3 Touring in a 6-speed manual?
Yes.
I think Porsche is perfect. They are absolutely perfect. So you got no rear seats.
Which is great. You don't need more people in the car.
We do have a fire extinguisher.
That is necessary,
Which is cool.
It's cool.
What are some of your other thoughts?
So far, I really like this car. I really like the way it makes noises. I like the way it feels in every capacity, especially like this.
Could you drive it every day?
Yeah. Yeah, I could. This thing is awesome.
It is so fantastic.
It is so fun. I love this car.
I think that the spec of this car too, with just the basic white exterior, nominally black interior, is a fantastic spec. Is not the most adrenaline-filled experience getting up into the higher rev range.
Yes, it feels amazing.
The auto blip is the best thing, and people will not stop looking at you.
No, maybe it's because I'm driving a very loud car, but yeah.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Well, what do you say we get back on the outside of the car before my heart literally pounds outside of my chest, and we'll give them some final thoughts.
All right. Are you exhausted or are you just like disappointed we have to give the car back?
Both things. I'm physically and mentally exhausted. This car is a handful, but the best handful in the world.
Agreed.
We did a lot of turnarounds, and we forgot to mention that the turning radius on this GT3, I mean, it's pretty much, aside from not having rear seats, like the perfect family vehicle.
No rear seats equals family vehicle. Turn 5 has said it all.
My one and only complaint is the non-adjustability
Of the carbon bucket seats.
of the carbon bucket seats. I can't even talk right now. But once you learn how to use them, slide them back to get out, slide them back up when you get in, that's good. Other than that, I literally have zero complaints about this car.
It's the best car I've ever driven.
A 9,000 RPM, 500 horsepower beast.
Yep.
And something that belongs in your driveway.
Go check out Porsche St. Paul's website and buy it.
Yeah.
And if you like the video, make sure to click like. And if you like the car, comment why you like the car and subscribe.
We'll talk to you later. It's gonna take me a while to get over this one. Best vehicle I've ever driven in my life.